WIFTVPM.
Mayoral Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them?
Be like me said. Remy said a Jukathon Day.
Man, we about 60 years old. I be done had a heart
You gotta
attack.
get your heart rate up.
Okay, not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah.
I don't like that.
Because I'm the boss of this family.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
But every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
How about National Join a Positive Black Organization Day? Because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
This is Monster Jam! See the legendary Gravedigger and more tear up the dirt with massive stunts, all-out racing, and crazy skills. It's adrenaline-charged fun for the whole family.
Let's hear it. Make some noise.
Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Allstate Arena March 3rd through 5th. Brought to you by BKT Tires. You have to see it live, so lock in your seats at monsterjam.com.
You keep calling it. Give you some love and you want all of it. I'm out here working, nigga, get a grip. I'm just trying to touch a mill and you just wanna coexist. I say you clingy and you contradict. Give you my heart, you think it's counterfeit. Give you my word and you won't trust in it. What's the point of loving me if you don't know what trust is? I need the ease you give now. Please don't back down on me. I know you've got the attention I need. Put your pride aside for me. Oh, 'cause I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease. While I'm out trying to get that ease. Know that I need that ease. Yeah. Put your pride aside for me, baby. You're insecure, it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to get it and you keep on saying you need all my love, it's never enough. I put up with you for too long, now I'm over it. You want affection, I need money, I'ma call it quits. That ease, that ease, that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease. While I'm trying to get it, need it. That ease. Put your pride aside for me. Put it aside, 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 put it aside. Put your pride You see me, you see him, my best friend. He hold me down like ankles fighting the waves. A partner to my crime, yeah, I do time. Till I'm with you, I be counting the days. Yeah, ooh, been through so many things, but we always get through. Yeah, ooh, it ain't always perfect, but it's worth it. This is deeper than the surface. If I said I didn't love you, you and I know I'd be frontin'. Wiped all my scars away like it was nothing. Took the parts of me I tried to hide and make them something, something. Like it was nothing. Ooh, something about you, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why you make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. I never thought that I would give it to you, but now I don't think it's the time, I won't do it. I think it's cause the way you talk to me, know how to say it without making me feel little. You're gracious even when you pop off on me. When you get done, I got a little something to drop off on you. Because you earned it with the time you took to put it that way. You got me liking to get put in my place. If I said I didn't love you, you and I know I'd be frontin'. Wiped all my scars away like it was nothing. Took the parts of me I tried to hide and make them something, something. Like it was nothing. Ooh, something about you, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why you make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. Easy to love. You make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. You make it easy. You make it easy. You make it easy.
Let me ask you something. Do you know what you done? You done started some mess. Thought I should tell you what's on my mind. I gotta get it off my chest. Gave you all that I could give. Seems like it's never enough. Oh, didn't I give you gems? And I treated you right when things got rough. I never wanted you to hurt, but one day you'll see how it feels when somebody does to you what you done to me. 'Cause you know you done me wrong. I feel the love is gone. 'Cause you
WIIFTV PM.
Uh-oh, what's in it for the black people?
You are listening to the most dangerous show. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Mays Jackson. Mays Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Ty Stroger, I am the host of the Mays Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Mays said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here
is shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. Enough to seal carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago! Reese, why that sound crazy in here, man? It's like it's low in this ear. I could hear it in this ear, but it seemed like it's low. There you go. All right, thank you, brother. I was like, I don't know if I'm losing my hearing, my equilibrium off. All right, y'all, what's up? It's the Mays Jackson Show on a Monday, March 6th. Man, Chicago, how y'all feeling this morning? I'm feeling all right. I got a little sleep. I woke up a little. I slept through my alarm. So I was a little more tired than I think I anticipated. But it could have been the tequila. It could have been the tequila. It's an interesting Sunday. I'm gonna tell you, I had a great time yesterday. Went to Peaches, got my James beard on. But man, you know, the drinking in the daytime, boy. And sometimes it make the afternoon catch up quick. You can be like, wait a minute, where did the time go? But anyway, y'all, this is the Mays Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mays Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the Ruler right here on Monday, March 6th. Now, you know this is a holiday, Riis. You know why? It's my mom's birthday. So I might have to come up with a special rendition of the birthday song today for my mother. You know, I might do the Smokey Robinson version or something. You know, like the nights like this, I wish happy birthday. I might have to do like the Temptations. Like, so I'm going to have to figure it out. Because it is, it's an international holiday. It's my mama's birthday. So I'm going to show us some love today. Riis, I'm excited. It's official, March 25th. Obsidian. Riis, I know we're going to have some confusion over the next. So you need to get the Riis song. You need to grab the song because, every time I say it, then you're going to be like, you talk about me, people going to be like, man, what is Riis, a comedian? Nah, this Riis, this Riis. So I don't want to hear no. See, I'm telling y'all on March 25th, live at Obsidian, Riis membership. Yeah, I want to find out how you can get you a membership. Come on down, check it out. Riis is gonna be on and popping. But let me just say this: happy Monday, which I learned now is called Bare Minimum Mondays. Have you heard of this? Look, anyway, let's do this. Let's talk about it But first of all, let me say what's up to my man, DJ Riis the Ruler on the ones and twos. DJ Riis the Ruler, how you feeling on yo? Well, it's the day after. It's the aftermath. I started to call this the aftermath for you because you had like the big week. Oh, but you also went out this weekend. Oh, yeah. So Riis, what's up, man? How you feeling today?
Man, blessed by the best. You already know the rest, man. I had an eventful weekend, man. Went to trap karaoke, man. You should actually come, man. It's a vibe, man. Definitely a vibe. We had a special performance by Chance the Rapper.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So, but
my cousin Chance the Rapper.
Nah, not the actual Chance the Rapper. He came out there. He did his little thing and whatnot. And then I actually took Sunday off and spent it with the babies.
Oh, good stuff. All right, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's a good. I thought you told me you had like something you was gonna do. So how did they eat on? How they cook? Who was cooking on Saturday?
My mama actually cooked, so I ate. So I had all my children, and we just ate.
Not all my children.
All my children.
Riis, how many children you got? 2. 3. Oh, okay, all my children. All right, y'all. Well, that's DJ Riis the Ruler on the ones and twos. He is blessed by the best. I'm in the building. We got this thing locked down, so let's do this. Let's get the soul plane up to 60,000 feet. We are up and away. All right, y'all. Let me see what. Okay, so speaking of up and away, the mayor's race is off and running. Riis, it was an eventful weekend. First of all, Jesse White, we know we went on Friday. Jesse White endorsed Paul Vallis. On Saturday, Alderman Walter Burnett endorsed Paul Vallis. Then on Sunday, I believe Danny Davis endorsed Brandon Johnson. So it's off to the competition. Then I was watching Flannery Fired Up, and they said that Dr. Wilson said he going to make a decision on who he endorsing in the next 2 weeks. They said, Dr. Wilson, who you endorsing? He said, I tell you what, I'm not for the random taxes, and I certainly ain't for losing no more police. Right? So, I was thinking, like, that don't sound too good for Brandon Johnson on them 2 tips, right? Taxes make the people lead, make the business lead, and they pass it on to the people, and the people go shop other places. Riis, it's a black conundrum going on right now, okay? Can I tell you that? There's really a black conundrum going on in this mayor's race, and I might be caught up in it. So we're going to have to talk about this in a minute because, it's a lot going on. Did you see Brandon Johnson went to Selma, Alabama?
What's in Alabama?
See? See? He went to Selma, Alabama to commemorate the march over the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Where they got the dog hoses and the dog, You know what I'm talking about, man? Like it's the, remember Glory? Remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
Glory! Remember, like, so it had been like a thing you only saw on Eyes on the Prize. Then, Riis, it became, like, you only saw it on Eyes on the Prize. Then you saw it, like, when the movie came out, then that's when John Lewis got re-famous. And then that's when everybody started going back. So I'm thinking, Riis, I pray to God he don't come back with a commercial from Selma, Alabama. I'm going to be upset. I really would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how you said, what's in Alabama? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, son. It's like, we got issues in Chicago, but we're going to talk about that. Let me see what else we got. Oh, so we got invited to this debate on the March 14th. They're going to give us a bus and everything. Anybody want to go to the debate? It's a mayoral debate live at UIC. So if anybody wants to go, we can take a list. If you're interested in going on the bus, on riding on the bus and going to the debate, we can check it out. Let's talk about it. What else? Yesterday, Riis was the polar plunge. I'd be mad because I'd be wanting to do the polar plunge, and this would have been the best year to do the polar plunge. You know what I'm saying? It would have been the best year to do
the polar plunge.
Huh?
What is a polar plunge?
Riis, where you be at, man?
I'm trying to figure out what's a polar. I never heard of a polar.
So it's when you go jump in Lake Michigan.
Oh yeah, that's probably why I never heard of it.
Like you gotta go jump in when it's like icy cold, and you just run in and then you jump back out, and then you like everybody in the news, and then you raise money.
What's the?
You said what's? I know it's
black people that do that.
Like 0.5.
Okay,
like not a whole, not a lot.
Just wanted to know.
But that's one of the things. Like I want to do it. I want to go jump in and jump out. Like I want to just go run in and put my feet in and run back out. But it was cold. I did it though. You wouldn't do the polar plunge, like not at all. Like
Not
even
at
if they
all.
gave you like a, because people dress up and they wear crazy suits and all type of stuff and they jump in. I feel like it'd be dope, like just to integrate it, like fully integrate it. Be like, what y'all thought we was too scared to get in the cold water?
Yes, and then yes, yes, and I could swim. You know the theory.
Oh my goodness!
Why is that a theory though? Why black people can't swim?
Cause really they can't. Everybody black can swim underwater. Can you swim underwater? I can. Nah, look, man. If I could swim as long as I could put my feet down. If I can't put my feet down, I can't really swim. I could swim good as long as I could put my feet down. I'm just telling you. All right, let me see what else. Oh, so yeah, yesterday had the opportunity to see my sister in full action. Shout out to Tennille. Shout out to the entire staff at Peaches who yesterday was doing their thing. I'm going to tell you, I had a great time. They had a James Beard Award. It was like you know who James Beard is? It's like the food foundation where they give the Michelin stars. So they were on the national food tour yesterday and they stopped by Peaches and it was really dope. Like really dope. We had cornbread with brown butter and sugar. Then we had this pancake, like a deep fried soy, onion, scallion, something cheese. I don't know what it was, but it was like a fried pancake dipped in soy sauce. Man, it was good. Woo! Then we had catfish and grits with whipped pimento with cheese. Man, it was just good. It was good. Then we had peach compote with crust, which I call peach cobbler. Plus, Riis, that's when I got messed up because they had a drink with every single one. So you know how it's like food and liquor pairings? Food and wine, well, it was food and liquor. They open you up with a tequila old fashioned. It was on downhill from there, dog. It was just all. I was like, well, had a glass of corkscrew. Love corkscrew. Then they gave you a bottle of Moet. I don't know what you say. Then after that, man, then they washed it down with what was the last drink? I can't remember what the last drink was. But by the time you left up out of there, Riis, you was slapped. Not really slapped. Let me not say slapped. Let me say I had to sit there for a minute. And then, but the food was, But Riis, how about the one chef, the Asian chef? She bust out the sponsors. She said, it was great coming here with you all. This is the first time I flew coach in a long time. I was like, damn, you called out the sponsor. She was mad because she didn't fly first class. But besides that, Riis, it was off. When actually, that was some great comedy. It was great stuff. So y'all make sure y'all check out Peaches, man. They be having going on. I know, but it was the black people who come there regular, and it was like closed for a special event. You ever go to your joint, and it's closed, and there be other people in there, and they be like, I'm sorry, you can't stay today. What you mean? It was definitely dope. Riis, Creed. Did you go see it, man? I wanted to go see it, man.
It was good.
I didn't go see it, but obviously it was good. It did $100 and something million. Like, remember Rocky, man? Man, I used to love Rocky movies, man. Yeah. When a Rocky movie came out, every time they play, gonna fly now, man, I'd be running around the house. Do they have a in Creed?
I think they do play that too.
Do they? I seen them all. I just can't remember, man. It's been so long since the last one. But I feel like this one's supposed to be like Clubber Lang. Like when Mr. T fought Rocky. You want a real man? Come see me in my hotel room I didn't get it back then. Then when I was old enough to get it, I was like, damn, you said that on TV, though? Anyway. Yeah, man. So it's the new Creed. Did you see United Center yesterday? I drove by United Center, and the people, they said in the middle of the joint, they walked out and went outside during the game for the concessions and bounced out. Hey, man. Then the season ticket holder said, one of the season ticket holders said, I'm not going to buy any more concessions as long as they're on strike. Well, obviously not, fool, because they ain't in there to serve the food. Like, how you going to buy some food if they on strike? Anyway, United Center workers. Bare minimum Monday, Riis. Bare minimum Monday. Like there's the Sunday scaries. Do you know what the Sunday scaries are?
Not at all.
Sunday scaries are when you spend all day Sunday worrying about what you got to do on Monday. Now they got bare minimum Mondays, which is if you work from home, you really just do the bare minimum to get by on Monday, so you steal a day basically from your employer. That's all it is, really is. Scary Sunday scaries and bare minimum Mondays. Then they be like, forget about it Fridays. Next thing you know, it's going to be only one day of work, one day a week to work. But that's okay, because I seen the robots on TV, and y'all finna get it. The robots is coming. The robots are coming. The robots are coming. Bolingbrook. Was it 4 people killed yesterday? Home invasion. I went to sleep, and it was like a child and maybe 3 adults were killed in a house. On Lee Lane, man, bro, that was like my old neighborhood stomping grounds. Home invasion. Riis, I'm just telling you, though, it be cracking in Bolingbrook for the record. It really do be on Bolingbrook. It be like, you know when people go to get away? You know when they live somewhere else? Every time somebody go live somewhere else, guess where they go live? Bolingbrook. And it be like, you know, like your hometown when you be like, well, it was just such an innocent little town. And now it's like, it didn't nobody know Bolingbrook. You say it's from Bolingbrook, they make fun of you. You know when you got all-state players all the time, you know the brothers done made it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Bolingbrook. Shout out to the Brook, though, man. That's what I want to live on the Weber Road side.
Literally no gangsters in Bolingbrook.
Okay, Riis. Hey, man, you be surprised at how many people move.
Put that down. It's okay.
People move to Bolingbrook. I'm just telling you. They be in the city, and then they be like, I'm like, where you going, dog? Oh, I'm going to the crib. Where you going? Bolingbrook. All right. Let me stop. And then I'm going to did you know I was watching Meet the Press yesterday, and did you know Mayor Lightfoot was in the front opening of Meet the Press yesterday? You know why? Because they said she got the whole country, she got Democrats around the whole country shook. And realistically, Mayor Lightfoot had 2 images, a local one and a national one. And you know how she always be, Riis? You know how she always be? We used to talk about her doing all the national shows. Like all the national people, they thought she was great. Like everybody around the country was like, ooh, strong black woman, blah, 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 blah. And so she was doing all the national news. And they was giving her all the hurrahs. And then when she lost, they was like, wait a minute, we thought she was doing great. And they was like, nah, it was a difference. And so now it's like people are saying, they said the whole reason that Joe Biden just flipped on Washington, D.C. was because Mayor Lightfoot lost. So let's pay attention to that. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Why you looking like that, Riis? Yep, they all on the news talking about damn. We thought, Riis, I'm telling you, if you was to watch CNN and MSNBC, all the shows she did, you would think she was cracking. You would think that Chicago loved her, right? That's why she could go out of town and go get money. But at the crib, see, that's why all politics is local. Look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis. Did we take the plane off? We took the plane off. All right, so let's take a quick break, and then we'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
Hey, Chicagoland, all roads lead to Solo Beauty Supply, the largest black-owned beauty supply in Chicago. We carry a large selection of natural hair care products, plus much more. So come see us at one of our two locations, located at 9011 South Ashland or 8158 South Cottage Grove. Our inventory is growing, and with your support, Solo Beauty will continue to be a source of pride in our community.
This is Monster Jam! See the legendary Gravedigger and more tear up the dirt with massive stunts, all-out racing, and crazy skills. It's adrenaline-charged fun for the whole family.
Let's hear it! Make some noise!
Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Allstate Arena March 3rd through 5th. Brought to you by BKT Tires. You have to see it live, so lock in your seats at monsterjam.com.
And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion had to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, and I want. He's making me to lie down in green pastures. He leading me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:36 a.m. I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports, traffic, and weather update. Let's head over to sports. It's bad for us as the Bulls will fall short to Indy 125-122. Illini loses to Purdue, and St. Thomas will beat Western Illinois. Over the traffic on the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop will be 24 minutes outbound. To O'Hare will be 19. The Edens is 28 minutes in both directions, while the Eisenhower is 27 inbound, 25 outbound. On the Stevenson, 30 minutes. Bishop Ford, 34 minutes. The Dan Ryan is 17 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th, while DuSable Drive is locked in at 8 minutes all around. Today's weather, it is currently 42 and cloudy. Today will be a beautiful day at 55 with a low of 38. I'm Riis the Ruler. Happy Monday. It's the Maze Jackson Show.
From the grave back to glory. Glory to Gethsemane, God got to the grave, from the grave. Glory to Gethsemane, God got to the grave, from the grave back to glory. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me. Oh, please. God's gonna turn it around. God's gonna turn it around.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis the Rule on the ones and twos. And Riis, you know it's that time of the day. It's that time of the day where we open up the phone lines and we say what's up to everybody from WBGX 1570 AM. That's right, everybody from WBGX 1570 AM. You can check us out every day, 6:30 to 8 AM. That's where the Saints join us, 6:30 to 8 every day, Monday through Friday. Check us out on WBGX 1570 AM, or you can go on the TuneIn app like Sister Zakia and Big John Austin. That's right. Go on the TuneIn app in your Google Play Store, your App Store. Click on TuneIn, download it. Then put in 1570 AM WBGX, and you can listen to us anywhere in the world. Now, you can also give us a call at 872-259-7474, 872-259-7474. Now, if you are early rising saint or one of the sinners, give us a call every day. I mean, you can check us out every day on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. That's right, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. That is where the saints join us. I mean, the sinners join us, as well as the early rising saints. Now, speaking of early rising saints, Riis, we started this new thing where we say happy birthday. Yesterday I was somewhere, or Saturday I was out somewhere, and people was like, it's not fair. It's just not fair that you are going to be gone and my birthday is going to come by and I'm not going to get my birthday song. So, Riis, we got to come up for a version. What I think we're going to have to do is like record a happy birthday. And then I'm still going to have to go share it with people. And I'll just make it a clip. And we do it like a 30-second version of it, and then we'll be able to put it on people's pages for them, and then we'll give them their birthday love, and then they can share it. And maybe one day we might even go viral. But as you hear in the background, I have to say, okay, so let me get the first one out the way. Who is happy birthday? So you know it's my mom's birthday, so I'm gonna get the first one out. Mr. Christopher Wilson, happy birthday to you. But you happen to share probably, I gotta say, the best birthday, because if it wasn't for my mama, it wouldn't be no me. So let me just say, to the woman that birthed me, that grew me, that gave me the values, that praised the hedge of protection around me, the woman that taught me how to read, the woman that instilled the values that I still carry today and hope to pass on to my children. To the person who, you know, loves me for me in spite of me, no matter what, where, when, why, or how, I want to say a happy, 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 happy birthday to my mother, Irma Jean Jackson. Happy birthday, born this day in 1945. Mother, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everything that you've done, and thank you for everything that you will continue to do. You know, every time I go somewhere, everywhere my mom goes, it's like everybody be talking about when they come meet me. It's, you know, this my mama too. No, it's not your mother too. It's my mama, as Jersey say, my mommy. So, let me tell you, mother, dearest, as I am sure my sister feels as well, we love you to the moon and back. And so, mother, this one is for you. Riis, happy birthday. 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 It's mom for you. For you, mom. Happy birthday.
Another one.
Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday, mother. Mother. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Mama. To you, mama. Happy birthday. Mama. To you. To you. Mama. To you, to you, mama. To you, mom. Mama. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Mama.
To my mama, happy birthday. Mama. To my mama, because I love you, mama. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday, mama. Happy birthday to you, mama. Happy birthday. My happy birthday. Happy birthday, mama. To you. To you. To you. Mama. Happy birthday, mom. Love you, mama. All right, y'all. This is the Mays Jackson Show. Had to send that extra special happy birthday out to my mama on her happy birthday. And man, I don't be feeling like y'all be. Some of y'all, it's hot in here, man. I need the heat on. I need the air on. But to some of y'all, man, y'all got to understand it's my mama. It's her birthday. So I had to say happy birthday to my dearest mother. Whew. All right, Riis, you ready? Man, I need to turn the air on for real. It's hot in the month. You know what? What is the deal with the air condition? Riis, I feel like I wear a sweatshirt and then the heat want to work till, like, you be prepared for I be prepared for the heat. I mean, for the cold not to work. It's 60. It's going to be 60 degrees today, and now the heat want to be on 90. It's crazy. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. I just had to say happy birthday to everybody who had a birthday today. Now, Riis, it's that time of the day. So usually, this is about the time of the day where we get to where I start to think about the things that I pontificated again on this weekend. And Riis, did I mention that Commissioner Johnson, in conjunction with our beloved Reverend Jesse Jackson, went to Selma, Alabama this week to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Now, Riis, what's the one thing I say you can't get back in an election? Time. You can't get back time. And so I was thinking to myself, why is Commissioner Johnson, who's running for mayor in Chicago, in Selma, Alabama? Then I hearkened to a statement my dear sister, Stacey MFNG, made on election night when she said that this was going to be a national election, or something alluded to that as well. And I was like, a national election? But this is Chicago. And they were saying that Brandon Johnson would be bringing in the national star power of people and leaders all around the country in an effort to turn out black voters. And so, Riis, it got me to thinking. And so, since I was thinking, it got me to this question, and I'm wondering maybe if you can go ahead and hit the button for me.
It's time for the social media question of the day.
How much of a role will national politics play in the Chicago election? Open up the phone lines. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. You can't find it?
Charger.
Huh?
Not charger at the phone.
Well, here goes one you could, if you want to use this one.
I'll get it.
All right, so I want to know, how much of a role will national politics play in this Chicago election? So I was thinking about this whole concept of being in Selma, Alabama. And I was like, well, kind of why? You know, like when I first heard it, why? But then I started to think about the nationalization of this election and thinking about, if this wasn't a national election, why not go where all the national people were? But how important is it to Chicago? And how much is national policy important to Chicago, or will Chicago shape national policy? And so I really want to get into this question, because when I think about making this a national election, it kind of makes me think back to why I say I am not for downtown making decisions that happen in my neighborhood. How much do national figures influence the local black vote? And who would be the national figures that could influence the black vote in Chicago? Give us I was going to say give us a call. Anyway, so I'm wondering, who do you think nationally can influence black votes locally? And is that something that we want or will allow in Chicago? You know, I was thinking, like, who are the people that could be brought in nationally? Is it the president? And I don't know that the president now, based on what he did in Washington, D.C., would come in and support a person that's characterized as defunding the police. I also want to know, are there national figures that can come to Chicago that can get black people to turn out? Because when questioned as to why he was in Selma, it was because he wanted to boost black turnout. Riis, when I asked you, I said, did you know that he was in Selma, Alabama? You said, I said he was in Alabama. You said, why is he in Alabama? Now, Riis, let me ask a question. Do you think that being in Alabama for the national event around the Edmund Pettus Bridge will impact the Chicago voters?
What do you mean by impact them? Like decide if they'll vote for him? Mm-hmm. Only depends. It depends on how you spend it.
So spend it.
Yeah.
So break that down for me, because I feel like
somebody could be like, you know, like you said, like what's in Alabama. You know, he could say, you know, it's one of the, you know, prestige moments in history. You know, I wanted to be down there to be a part of that.
But this not like one of the historic ones. This like the fourth. You know, like this ain't like the 50th. You know, like okay. So let me ask a question. Is it being opportunistic? Like, again, so this is how I feel like. What is the purpose of a Chicago mayoral candidate going, and I'm not going to say what's the purpose, because maybe it's to plug with national people that will come back to Chicago, right? Like, maybe you'll get Reverend Al Sampson. I mean, not Reverend Al Sampson, Reverend Al Sharpton, right? Like the civil rights leader icons to come to Chicago. Is that possibly it? Like, were you going, like, because he's embarked upon this historic run? Now, let me ask you a question. Is it racializing the race, though? Like what do you, like, I'm trying to, let me not. Is there somebody nationally that can influence the black turnout, with the exception of Barack Obama? Because you know Barack Obama had y'all, we here have us singing. Y'all will be out in the streets crying.
Voting for whoever he's...
Right. So let me ask you a question. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. How much of a role will national politics play in a Chicago election? Caller, you on the Mays Jackson show? Oh, I thought you said you had a call. How much of a role will national politics play in the local election? And who are the people that can influence black turnout? Now, I also think you can probably pick up union leaders there, maybe. Maybe it's an opportunity to position yourself. It could potentially give us a vision of Mayor Johnson and envision him on the national stage. Perhaps. I question the. Let me ask that question. Will it impact black people? Like, so can he use that, Riis, with black folks?
Yeah, we love a good story. We love a good look.
So can we use it? Like, can he turn it into a commercial? Like, can he position himself as a, like, in the likes of Reverend Dr. King and the likes of Harold Washington and the likes of, because he kind of used, like, I feel like he did his commercial. You want a Harold? Here's Brandon, right? So, like, it's the commercial being filmed. So is it, like, it's taking leaders from time to time to make change, right? National icons that blah, blah, blah. And then you can hear Dr. King in the background, and then you can see him marching, right? Does that impact the local black vote?
Yes. You got to really think about who is really deep into politics, and like the average person is not really in depth. They just really vote, like vote. So if they see that black people, I'm telling you, man, black people love oh man, look at him. Look at them, man. He got Al Sharpton in there. He got, you see Jesse. You can just see black icons, that we looked up to, and
him in with the black icons.
That's kind of like, aren't I black? So he can give you man.
Kind of slick, huh?
Yeah.
So do you think black people will go for that? Like, I'm just curious. Like, so I feel like there's a, like, there is a conundrum that we have in this space. But I want to know, like, what are the other national issues that you can bring to bear in Chicago that would influence? Do you think it's like abortion issues? Do you think, like, what are the issues nationally that Mr. Johnson, Mayor Johnson, can bring to the forefront that will empower or push him forward locally?
For everybody, or just for the black community?
For the black people. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Because I think in an effort, so right, like, you gotta, I feel like we're in this space where it's like we're gonna be one of those things where, again, you can't really question the blackness, right? Like, man, Joe, look at me. I was at Edmund Pettus Bridge. What are you talking about? What's in it for the black people? Look at me. Look at me. Huh?
He's like, I was there with all these great black leaders. 'Cause I'm telling you, it's all on how you spend it.
So, right? Like, it is I see the commercial, Riis, and I feel like, not damn, but I feel like, will that be enough to us not get a answer? It's like again, like, is that enough to, will national politics be strong enough in Chicago to make us not get an answer to the question? Who else counts in Chicago politics? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Like, who else can Mr. Johnson bring in nationally that will affect or impact the black voter turnout in Chicago? Like, who are the people? Like Ben Crump, right? Let's say Ben Crump. Let's say Reverend Al Sharpton. Let's say, you think he could, well, he can't probably get Kamala. They probably shot they wild with Lightfoot. So they chilling out for a minute. He's got what other national icons can come in? Like, the family of George Floyd, right? So on this crime issue, you could bring in the family of George Floyd. Who else? Like, all of the people that really have been.
Yep.
You could. Okay. So you can. So you nationalize the crime issue and you take it to. And you say this could be the first city in the country to actually, you could go back, you could show Ferguson, you could show the riots downtown, and then you could also bring in all of these people, like you could bring in the mothers, what was the mothers of the movement, and bring them in as well and be like, Chicago is the place where we can finally get black the police reforms that we need around the country. You think that works?
Could work. See, could work.
Man, that's deep, man. I think I figured it out, Riis. So I think here's how. So nationally, it seems as though because crime is the issue, if Brandon Johnson can nationalize the race and make this about international police reform, like police reform in the biggest city in the country, while taking up the civil rights iconic civil rights imagery, I think that's how